a history teacher in Highlands Ranch, Colorado, and I'm currently pursuing my master's degree in history with an emphasis on American studies. For my project, I chose to explore Fairmount Cemetery, located in Denver, Colorado. Fairmount is one of the oldest and largest cemeteries in the city. It sits on 800 acres of land in the south side of Denver and is divided into 96 sections, each containing hundreds of graves. Besides burial plots, Fairmount is also home of the Marble Mausoleum, which contains the remains of 18,000 people, the largest of its kind in the west of the Mississippi River. According to the website, the cemetery holds the remains of 19 governors, 11 U.S. senators, notable and infamous war heroes, one Major League Baseball player, and important Denver philanthropists. Because of its sheer size, I wasn't able to inspect the entire cemetery, but I learned a great deal about the social, economic, and religious values of the city, especially in the second half of the 19th century, from the 5 sections I did explore. The first section of the cemetery is filled with individual mausoleums and obelisks built by wealthy Denverites. One of the most interesting ones is the Iliff Tower. John Wesley Iliff and his wife Elizabeth moved to Denver in 1859 to open a general store, but made a fortune by buying and selling cattle. Iliff would purchase weary cattle that settlers no longer needed, fatten them up using city grasslands, and then sell them for a much higher price. At the pinnacle of his career, Iliff had over 30,000 head of cattle and used his vast profits to endow the University of Denver. Today, many of the areas of town bear his name. Besides Iliff, one can also find the gravestones of the Elages, who started Denver's first botanical garden and theme park, the Tammans, who founded the Denver Post, and the Botcher family, who opened a hardware and light bulb business servicing Colorado mines. Almost all of the graves in Plot 1 are large and impressive, showing the wealth and power of 19th century Denver. The tombs also reveal a great deal of information about the culture of the city in the late 19th century. At least 1/3 of them had some type of religious symbol, mostly crosses or angels, suggesting that Christianity played an important role in their lives. The Masonic symbol was also very common. One notable exception to the religious iconography was the grave of Wolf Londoner, the first Jewish mayor of Denver. Instead of a traditional tombstone, Londoner used a boulder to mark his grave. Besides being the first Jewish mayor, he was also the first mayor to be impeached for stuffing the ballot box, which might possibly explain the undignified nature of his tombstone. While most of the graves reveal the wealth of 19th century Denver society, others are less ostentatious. One 500 yards away from the entrance is the Denver Firefighters Memorial. The city of Denver erected the marker in 1913 to honor firefighters who fell in the line of duty. While I was inspecting the tombstones, I noticed that 2 of them had died on the same day, March 23, 1895. When I typed that date into Google, I learned that 3 black firefighters had died while trying to rescue people inside a burning hotel. Because of their heroism, the city permitted them to be buried along with their white brethren, even though segregation laws did not allow them to be buried there. Over the course of 130 years, the city of Denver has changed considerably. Most of the people who were buried in Section 1 made their fortunes via ranching, mining, and through print publication. Today, however, ranch land has been replaced with high-rises and apartment complexes, mining has shifted away from silver to other minerals, and the Denver Post, like most newspapers, is struggling to survive in a digital age. Although the city of Denver has progressed from its 19th century roots, the tombs, markers, and individual mausoleums contained inside Fairmount Cemetery serve a constant and tangible reminder of the city's rich past. Thanks for listening and have a great day.